A former Scotland Yard detective and a drugs gang boss are facing jail for their part in Britain's biggest cocaine smuggling plot. 1.5 tons of the drug, worth £400 million, was found after the gang was rescued after their boat ran out of fuel. Sky's crime correspondent Martin Brunt has our reports.
The gang and their drugs were yards from the shore when their inflatable dinghy capsized and an air-sea rescue operation had to be launched. One of the smugglers, Martin Wanden, almost drowned. The rescuers then had to fish out the bales of cocaine. £400 million worth. It was probably the weight of the drugs which sunk the gang's boat. It would have been the biggest coke importation ever. Other gang members waiting on the shore went on the run. 2 were caught living rough 48 hours later. Others are still being hunted more than 2 years on.
This was a massive, well-organised attempt by a very professional gang of drugs importers and distributors to bring, a ton and a half of cocaine. It's worth hundreds of millions, and they had a very good plan and really only thwarted on this occasion by the weather.
The villains had chosen the remotest corner of southwest Ireland, Dunlock Bay, where they'd posed as a fishing party, drinking in the local bars. A key member of the gang was Michael Daly, a former detective sergeant at Scotland Yard. He went on the run but was caught a year later with an accomplice here on Folkestone Beach, smuggling more cocaine.
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13.
Michael Daly left the police force under a cloud after a drink driving conviction. His former colleagues don't know why, but he then went on to become a major target for one of Scotland Yard's elite detective squads, the Projects team. Another organiser was Perry Worry. He once shot dead an off-duty policeman during a bank raid in Hertfordshire. 4 of the gang were jailed in Cork amid massive security. Martin Wanden, the smuggler pulled half dead from the sea, got 30 years in jail. His luxury homes in Cape Town were confiscated, and his wife committed suicide. Another suspect, Stephen Jackson, killed himself too. Police believe several more suspects got away during the aborted drugs delivery. Alan Wells and Michael Daly await their sentence. Stephen Brown is to be extradited from Spain. Robert Ferguson and Lee Dryden are wanted men. The gang almost got away with it. Either the weight of the drugs was too much, or someone made an even simpler mistake. Police found traces of diesel in the dinghy's petrol engine. Martin Brunt, Sky.